So at 10:30 on Saturday, I said, I got to go to the store because by Sunday morning, if I want a Diet Coke, which I do a lot of times on Sunday morning, I want it cold and ready to go and stocked up.
I find it so weird that you're just cool with having a Diet Coke at 7 in the morning. It's
Coke,
just weird.
It works at any time of the day. Honestly, it works at 6 a.m. I've had them at 5:45.
Right.
It's a soda that works at all times.
This was pure panic from you, by the way, Saturday night. You're just getting dressed, you're getting your keys. I'm like, where are you wegoing this late? You said, we're out of Diet Coke.
But this
pure
isn't
panic.
This isn't like we're out in the fridge, but I got a case in the garage, which is a great scenario to be in because then you just run in, throw a couple in the fridge,
we were
a couple in the freezer.
Out.
We were out. So I made a run, and that's all I got. I mean, I ran into Walmart, grabbed a case, and I was done.
That is so sad.
I know.
That is, Joey, that's called an addiction, and you need an intervention.
I get it.
You need help.
So here's what I want to know. 68719, Idaho BMI text line. What is the one food or drink item that you must have in your house at all times? Like, you have to stay stocked in this item.
Oh, gosh.
You can't let it run out. Like, sometimes, and maybe it's a gallon of milk, but I'm talking about maybe it's a treat or it's something unique. It's not
staple.
Eggs, cheese, milk, bread.
Well, that's hard because mine was when you asked that question, the first thing that popped in my head was I hate it when we are out of apples. And I always
I think apples is kind of unique enough to where
because I like to snack on apples and peanut butter every now and again. And the worst feeling ever is when I'm craving that and I open the fridge and we don't have any apples.
So
it drives me nuts.
Would you say apples is worth a trip at 11 o'clock at night on a Tuesday to go get a thing of apples to make sure you have apples the next day?
Pregnancy, yes.
Okay.
Normally, nah.
But mine is Diet Coke. We also do these little breakfast biscuit things, and normally we have to have those on stock at all times.
Or cereal. I feel like I personally eat a lot more cereal than you do.
Yes.
But if we're out of cereal, then just little snacky things, I think.
But Diet Coke is top of the list. Diet Coke, we always need to make sure that's in our fridge, or else it's not complete.
I have to admit, so now that we're on the topic, yesterday I was dying for some potato chips or some sort of crunchy chip, and I opened the pantry. And I was so disappointed because I was like, why don't we have chips? We should always have chips.
I do think that you always need to have either some candy or a sweet treat or ice cream at all times in your house. Now, I'm not saying that's the healthiest choice, but I think you always need to have emergency chocolate or something. Maybe you hide it. Maybe you have it somewhere else.
You know what? Other than apples, I'm also changing it. Chips and salsa. If we don't have chips and salsa.
That's a tough day.
Yeah.
Tough day in the Jenkins household.